Welcome to the Deal Room.
Welcome.
Today in the Deal Room, episode number 13, myself and Dino are going to discuss two different multifamily opportunities in Daytona Beach. How you doing, brother?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Doing good today.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Little rest.
Little rest.
More rest.
Little more rest than normal, I guess you'd say.
All right.
Could use more, but a little bit more than normal, you know?
Yeah. Lovely spring we're having. It's getting
in-
warm
It's in full gear.
in Florida.
It is in full effect in the sunshine state.
What's new?
Oh, not too much. Working on some stuff around the house.
You got some good closings?
Yes, we had some nice closings. Yep. Congratulations on that as well.
Thank you. Some numbers that people don't do sometimes in a lifetime. Some agents.
Very grateful. Very grateful.
So if they want to learn, they should come
Yes.
come help us out.
We need it. I know we said it before. Any brokers, agents, or if anyone out there is thinking about getting into real estate, we would love to talk with you.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you're listening on YouTube, please click the link below and you can get in touch with us that way. Or if you look up myself or Dino, we'd love to chat with you and discuss things further. But for the listeners, subscribers out there, we want to say thank you to you guys. It's been really nice the last few weeks as the show's been growing on the feedback that we've been receiving from you guys. And we just want to say thank you so much. We really, really mean it. Thank you guys so much for listening. And
I think and the veteran agents, if you guys are stuck on a deal, definitely hit us up. We have buyers. I mean, if you find that the market's pulling back with the rate hikes, things like that, you need some help, or maybe you're not an extrovert. Maybe you're just good at numbers and putting a spreadsheet together, but it takes more than that to get the deal done.
mm-hmm.
You have to be able to pitch the deal properly, and there's a certain it factor that not everybody has, so we can definitely help you with that. If you have a buyer, you need help pitching the deal, we can definitely coach you through that or get on the phone with your buyer or seller to get them across the finish line mentally on the deal. So even with the seller, you guys need help with a listing. You just can't lock the guy down on a hotel, a multi-family. I've even heard Elena Cardone has problems getting her own husband to list. Grant Cardone. No, just kidding. I'm just joking. But so you get what I'm saying, right?
I do,
We can help. We can help. We can show the potential, even with the rates ticking up and a market pullback of just, a little bit. And then I also want to stress that if you buyers are interested in buying, you have your eye on something, and the seller's just stuck on his number because he's thinking we're here in the market and you're thinking we're down here. We can help with that too. So, and then buyers too. If you have your eye on something, you can't get the deal done, we can help you. We're not going to gouge you or anything. We'll work with you. So we can get you that number and explain how the seller can maybe make the same or more, and you still get your deal.
Mm-hmm.
Because rates are the issue right now. Rates are the issue. And problem solving, that's what we do. We're resourceful. We got to solve the problem.
Yeah. It's funny you bring that up because this morning I was thinking about that in the shower. Literally like you were saying. Because the things that we
Thanks for the visual, Sean.
Oh yeah. You're
Good
welcome.
looking. No, I'm just-
No, that was good.
We're LGBTQ to whatever friendly or so. No.
Oh,
Right, Disney?
Yes. No, that was good. That's not
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're just making me think because of things that we've been dealing with, and you're like, especially on the negotiation side of things.
Yeah.
And I was
You were in theta.
Yeah.
That's when you're in the shower. You like, that's theta mode.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Mhm.
Okay.
All the water, the aura.
I was
It's
just thinking of like what we were dealing with, but you're so right. And I mean, I've learned a lot from you in this regard for sure. And like you said, it isn't easy in this process. Like you think of like the really experienced veteran agents, like you mentioned too, and you think especially like even if let's just use I mean, there's so many unknowns out there, but like if you use like your TV, like your Ryan Serhants and your Josh Altmans and Frederick Ucklands and guys that are doing and women. When I say this too, like Kristen. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank on her last name right now. And
Margaret Sheehan.
She's out in L.A.
Oh, yeah, with $1 Million Listing.
No, or she's in New York. No, I'm thinking of, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Douglas Elliman girl?
Yes.
The blonde.
Tracy Tudor, I believe her name is. She's out in L.A.
Okay.
When you're doing volume at their level and numbers at their level, the negotiation does become so much easier. So it does come with time and
Experience.
and experience. Yeah.
The number of deals matters, not the years in the business.
Yeah, because negotiations can be the same in some aspects, but
Yeah.
the buyers and the sellers are always different personality types and different views on where they're coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, it's residential, I guess, is a little different than on the commercial side of things, in that regard. But it isn't easy, like you were just saying, and it's not to say that, but like people out there that need that. I mean, I guess Cardone does some training in that regard. You mentioned Grant.
Yeah.
And I guess
he does training right in our back office. Like it's sitting there, new trainings every month.
Right. But
So-
do you know of any others out there outside of Grant that do that type of train? You know what I mean? Because it is.
Oh, yeah. Tom Ferry, Mike Ferry. We've mentioned it in the vlog as well. Yeah, there's lots. But here's the thing. The best training is doing, right?
Oh, 100%. I believe
And
that
so-
wholeheartedly.
Like I tell agents in the office, even when they're 1 year in, because they're sitting there listening to us, because even though Sean's at his command center and I'm in the office, we're on the phone and I have us on speaker, so the other agents can learn from us, and it exponentially grows over the year.
The subconscious is picking that
Even
up
1
and it's
year in, or they just love our positivity, or the pitch of the future, or the creativity and different aspects of the deal, or creative financing. So I tell like Ray, Amaya, Nemi, I say, guys, you should feel secure when you are out there in the field that you know more than 99% of the agents in the world because of the volume we do. I mean, when you're doing deals throughout the day, talking to multiple buyers, and like I said before, we always have at least 10 deals up in the air. Forget about the pipeline. Forget about the buyers coming in and the sellers coming in and what we know about that stuff. But we always have, and we learn from a book, right? The Art of the Deal is 10 deals up in the air at all times.
And you've always taught me that as well. And you're right. You got to keep that well flowing because 10 out of 10 you hope close, 6 out of 10, 8 the odds. You just
And if sometimes Biden scares the crap out of me because of something he said, I'll be like, right, Sean, forget 10. We got to have 20 in the air now. It's his fault, Grandpa Joe. But dude, that video you sent last night, oh my God, with him going to shake somebody's hand like nobody's around, he goes to shake. I just wanted to give the guy a hug.
A buddy of mine sent me that.
Oh
And I
My
was like,
God.
what? And I knew
I want to give the guy a
everybody
hug.
would get a kick out of that. You know what I mean? And yeah, but like you were saying too, right before we started the show today, I was talking with Justin in production, and we were just speaking about like a particular agent. You know, I don't want to say, but he's like, you know, the pain and the suffering that he's endured as being new, but he is about to burst.
Yeah.
He is about to do some serious damage.
Everybody's got to pay their dues. You did it. I did
Oh
it.
yeah,
It could be the easiest deal in the world, and all this stuff pops up, and
Yeah.
back to back to back, and it beats you up. But that's
Beats you up.
that's the universe talking to you, showing you you're gonna pay your dues. This is not a walk in the park. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it,
yeah,
and you're gonna explode.
100%,
Just take it all in the meantime.
100%.
Yeah. Mindset is very important in this business. So
Yeah, you have to be. I mean, you have to be positive, like you said though. But if you're good at numbers, and we mentioned this, I think on the last episode we did too, is if you're in a group setting or a group of people or agents in your office or friends that are, you know, work together.
Yeah.
Use your strengths. Like if someone is good at numbers, maybe someone's good on the phone. Maybe someone's not good on the phone, or maybe they're more quiet type, which is totally understandable. But you're just a straight genius, and you can underwrite something in 2 minutes and see things that nobody else can see. Use those strengths. You know, I know myself and Dino do that all the time, depending on what's going on. We really do. You know.
yeah, sometimes I went to a wedding or something, and I'm beat from the night before. A little one too many, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. But yeah, and so I lag, and you pick up the slack. It's kind of like
It just depends on the
it's
day.
kind of like yeah, team. It's like
Yeah.
Jordan and Pippen. You know, Jordan had a fever, and Pippen freaking scores 40,
Mhm.
just like that.
Yeah, and I want to thank you because you've helped me a lot with everything going on with sleep, babies, this, that, the other thing, work, everything. So I wanted to say
Honestly,
thank you.
I need to thank you because Jesus, I'm like, damn, this guy's like pulling through.
Well, I like to, like you, we just like to work. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like a thing to us. I mean, work is not work. We just,
We're like Tom Brady.
let's go. I mean,
Just want to throw the ball.
yeah,
We just want to score touchdowns.
let's go. What's next? What are we doing next?
Yeah.
What are we working on now? What are we doing here? Yeah, I guess people are like, you know. some
Or
people are
Elon
just-
Musk with Dogecoin. He ain't gonna stop.
Yeah. The beast. That's a beast. He's,
They opened Giga Texas. Yeah, they had all
yeah.
these drones up, and they with the lights,
oh, that's cool.
and
I don't
so
understand.
they had they made a photo with the lights in the drones up in the air
Saw
of
it, yeah.
all the cars, and then in the end, what was there?
The puppy, the dog.
Yeah.
The dog, yeah.
The Doge coin,
Symbol.
the Doge symbol,
The Doge.
which is a Shiba Inu. Yeah.
It's really amazing to think of how the world is just changing and where it's going.
Yeah. If you think you're a hard worker, check out Elon. Check
Oh,
out
yeah.
his schedule.
Oh yeah. When you think about that, I mean, even going back to not to be
He's an
political or
alien.
anything, like
he
these-
don't sleep.
That's
He's
what
an
I mean.
alien.
Look at with Trump, like the stuff that we 4 hours a night, man in his 70s, 4 hours running the world at high levels.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
like that, like Elon's and the Trump, and there's so many more. that
Yeah.
I know. I mean,
And Joe Biden, of course.
and
Yeah.
but like, you know,
Look at him go.
But even Mark Cuban, I know that guy works his tail off. I mean, there's so many other people that we're not mentioning right now.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, happened overnight. They did it. You know what I mean? Like, no, you missed the first 10, 20, 30 years of their life.
Oh, that
You know what
guy,
I mean? Of what
yeah.
these people have done. And
Yeah. Yep.
but going back to the point, I guess, like you're saying, you know, I mean, those agents
Mindset,
and
work
mindset-
hard.
if you love it, the passion, stay at it. We were saying that too. I mean, I enjoy commercial real estate. We were having that discussion too. I do. I just enjoy it when the aspect of the creativity that you can bring into it and the diversity of the business of it. It intrigues me and it keeps me like just engaged. and I just enjoy it.
It's good because we're called upon too, right? So they know if they just stick a property on the market with some, whatever agent, even like a high-end agent like, M&M or C&W and all these guys, I won't say their names, but, they don't pitch the deal. There's no love for the deal. It's just another notch in their belt.
Yeah, I know it.
They don't care. I don't want to. We care about the sellers. We want them to grow. And obviously, we've grown with them. Like, over time, like, if you really look, like,
Both
the
buyers and
inventory,
sellers.
the inventory grows, and then we're making them more money on each deal with the 1031. And so we've taken people from zero to, like, multimillionaire.
Yes.
So the money will come. It's not, and then we invest properly, right? We invest in Bitcoin and Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and all these cryptos and stocks, the right stocks. You do that, you keep at it, and you're right there surpassing them, kind of. But we do it in different ways. We buy real estate too. Our families, if you look us up, like our families own a lot of real estate. So, and we're going to hopefully hear from them one day, right?
Yes.
Can we do it virtually? I don't know.
Well, new studio. I think we're getting a new studio.
Yes.
By the way, we're moving. I think we're moving out of the studio. Yeah, we're growing.
Yeah.
We're growing.
Yeah. And we got a lot of listeners. Apparently, I mean, thank you for that. We really appreciate it. I mean, episode 13, lucky number 13, right?
Oh yeah, lucky number 13. Yes.
So, wow. Yeah. What else is going on?
Oh, just, I guess you could say work. You know what I mean? Work.
Parents good?
Yeah, parents are good. Can't complain. Thank God, knock on wood. As we're all getting older, thank God everybody's still here.
Yeah.
But no, everybody's good, just hanging in there and just doing the thing, trying to get the, family, the wife, the kids, the balance of that, like we were saying, because we were a little bit animals on it with the work end of it, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I was watching something from Satguru today, who's pretty big on YouTube. And yeah, he said, they asked him, like, what's the meaning of life? And he's like, you guys make too much of it. Like, all the stuff that you do, that's just an ambiance of life.
yeah,
Life is right here. You have to basically find balance. Life is balance.
I'm personally trying to deal with that myself right now.
Ditto.
Yeah. Like you said, because we do work, and granted, we work. Okay, good. But there is a time we got to hang it up. You know what I mean? And like,
yeah,
I want to go spend time with the kids. You know
Yes.
what I mean? I always want, don't get me wrong when I say that, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know what? It's 5 o'clock. I'm done. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, you just got to turn the phone off until tomorrow, and that's it.
Yep.
So I'm kind of going through that personally right now, you know?
Yeah. I got to hit the gym.
Oh, I always got to do that. I mean, that's eat better, the whole 9 yards, you know?
Yeah.
We know what we have to do. It's just hard to always do it. you know?
Yeah. I'm doing a little cheating thing. One of my doctors is helping me cheat a little bit with the machine. Talk about that in the vlog maybe one day, but
I like it.
all right, let's get into these properties before we go too long, I think.
Dun, 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 dun,
What are we doing, sir, first?
Well, this week we have 2 multifamily, as we mentioned, in the intro, to present. One of them is a 4-unit in Daytona Beach, beachside area. Beautiful property, when I say that. This property was fully renovated, I believe, in 2019. The owner of this property is pretty meticulous in what he did. We were discussing some things with him, and he put a lot of care and concern in this property. This isn't like something, he wanted to make sure that his property was a nice home for his tenants to live, and he cares about them.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe all 4 units are 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. And there's also a laundry facility on site.
Nice.
concrete block, but I was looking at some stuff. It says reinforced. So I'm assuming there's got to be what they did, rebarb inside that concrete, maybe poured concrete inside the, when they put everything up. I don't know if they did, but this thing seems to be built like a brick house.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy. It's a concrete block all the way up. So
Yeah.
that's what that you just don't get that anymore, right? It's like New York City. It's like those properties. Yeah, they're from 1890, but they're solid structures.
Yeah.
They ain't going anywhere.
No, and in a good location. I think it's 2 blocks from the beach. See, we were speaking with him. I haven't
Not
I've seen
even.
his property, I think like or right before when COVID hit. So we're talking like early 2020.
Yeah.
So but I knew as soon as we talked, I was like, oh, because me and you were working on a deal or two across the street.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, check that out. Look at that. So
Yeah. This thing's beautiful. I love the flooring, the countertops. It's pristine. It does have window units. You can always switch that. So there's an add value there. Now, it is north of Main Street.
yep, I
Or
believe.
International. It's whatever's north of International. So basically, Airbnb-able.
You are correct.
Yes.
You are correct.
And to me, it's turnkey for that. The only thing I see you could do are the split units.
That's really probably, if you even,
You don't need to do that.
I don't even think you
you're
need-
saving. Those split the window units are not expensive on electricity.
right.
So, and then I see, what do you got here? 4 garage. So like storage.
I believe so.
Lots.
That's what I loved about, not only did I was like, oh, and they got garage. I was really impressed with this property.
You can smell the ocean from this property. You
Yeah.
can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Walk there easily.
And I really do like the area in town. When I say it was beachside, we said beachside 2 blocks from the beach. But what I'm saying that is it's a very nice, like quiet, I guess you'd say.
We went to school a couple blocks away from
We-
here.
Yeah, we did actually. Where I met
Our Lady of
you, sir.
Lords.
Where I met you, sir. Yes. But yeah, that area is just really nice. Good tenant base. You know what I mean? You just know it's solid. It's just straight
It's a-
solid. Love the area. Love the property. You really can't go. And I believe his rents, from what he said, I think he's at market, but I think that actually there is room to go, especially on the property. There's
Yeah, with rents ticking up. Yes, of course.
That's what I mean. But I still think he's like maybe 100 or 2 below like market. But I think, like you were saying, I don't think he was trying to go for the max or, go for the gold.
Or maybe he's in the leases and everything's ticking up so quickly.
That's true when he did sign.
And that's the
yeah.
thing that's going on too, right? So like especially on bigger properties we've run into, it's like, okay, a year ago, the rents were a little bit below market.
Mhm.
Now they look super low because the lease hasn't come due,
Right.
but that's around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, I do agree.
But dude, I would do Airbnb here all day long.
I would too, because there was another 4 unit that is
Yes.
maybe 2 miles away from this.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah,
That me and you
we're
worked
dealing
with
on
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. And they were doing phenomenal. That 4 unit Airbnb.
Yeah.
Really good numbers. Really.
This reminds me of that one
It does.
a lot.
I think the only question I have, do you remember what the parking situation was on this?
Well,
'Cause
he
the-
has 4 garages. You could use them for parking or storage.
That's what I figured, but I didn't know I wasn't sure. I don't remember if there was a little bit of, oh, that just died on me. I wasn't sure if there was, if there is any driveway access on either side, or if it is street like everything in the multifamily district down there, or what.
Well, there's a nice little driveway there.
Because the other Airbnb, they did not have that.
Oh God, yeah.
That's why I was kind of doing
I remember
an
that.
AB.
I
And
remember that.
That's where I think this one, like you said, is they're both beautiful properties. Don't get me wrong by any way, shape, or form. That would just be, I remember that being a little bit of a thing that I just didn't like on the other one.
Yeah.
It still worked. Don't get me wrong. Crushed it. And I mean, not the biggest deal in the world by no means. But it would be nice. I just got to see on this one. But like you said, those garages, they pull right in, especially being on the beach, the saltwater air. Even for the tenants, you pull it in. Plus, I wonder if he's doing an upcharge for the garages, or if the garages.
What about rubs?
This is
your favorite.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
That's Sean's it factor.
The
X
rubs.
factor.
You can't beat rubs. You can't beat rubs. How could you beat rubs?
Ratio utility billing system. So the tenants would have to pay the utilities, just like it happens up north, right? It's just Florida.
Correct.
Has been lagged in that situation.
But this is fresh, so that's why there is a couple more questions we do need to speak with him, like you said, about. I want to know what's going on with the garages, if it's included. There's a couple more things we need to find out. But guys, here you go. Pretty much a turnkey 4-unit Daytona Beach, beachside.
Solid concrete all the way up. I love that.
Great property. And actually, I believe we're going to market on this one at a good price below where the other one closed.
Yeah, this can go to market less.
So, I mean, boom.
Don't tell the seller. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we tell. We let everybody know what's going on. Anything else you can think about on the 4-unit?
I mean, it's just so close to the beach. I mean, these aerials are beautiful. Close. There's our office, too. I love it. Yeah, I guess let's go on to the next one because I may have to get to a meeting.
I got you. I'm actually loading
25 units?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, your iPad died, right?
Oh, my iPad died. Gotta love that. So this one, this is a 25-unit multifamily on the mainland side of Daytona Beach. Now, I don't believe this is this maybe concrete block on the bottom and frame up top?
There's definitely hardy board on it. So hardy board, I don't know if, I'm sure a lot of you know, but it's pressed concrete panels. So, back in the day, there were asbestos siding, vinyl siding. This is like concrete. So hardy board, 25 units. And this actually fell into our lap, right? And basically I was like, hey, I know the last owner of that, and I knew the owner before that. And he's like, oh, and you guys are the guys we need to talk to then. So, yeah.
It's cool. I actually this property it's 3 stories high. The mix is kind of spread out a little bit inside. It was, I believe, hold on. Let me check to make sure this is the right one here. Because I know
what you're going to say, and I think you're right.
Yeah, but I just want to confirm it because I'm questioning another property. Because this one I've driven by so many times, but I haven't toured this property myself yet personally.
Right.
But I believe this is on. Does it have separate electric meters? Do you know? I know there's no central AC. There's also window units in this property as well. But we have to check to see. Just everyone knows this
is fresh.
Yeah, these are two
fresh.
Fresh stuff. We're just bringing him in. We want to introduce him to everybody out there. We're still doing the files on him, composing the packages on these properties. But I think that they may be on separate electric meters, but one water meter.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 water meters on this property.
Here, let's look.
But this is nice because this is an interior corridor building.
Yep.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think when you walk in, there's like a lobby. Am I right about that down in the stairs? So
It's like a office, like I want to call it like a check-in area.
okay, which is
'Cause
nice to have.
I don't know if this was a hotel back in the old days.
That's something I was trying to check on myself too, and convert
Like
it
an
to,
inn. Not like a roadside motel, but like an inn.
right, because it's cute. I mean, it's really cute. It's in a good area.
Yeah, City Hall's like 1 block away.
Yeah, it just has that homey feeling to it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It just really, you know. And I believe we were reviewing some of the numbers, and I believe that there is a value add play on this one as well. I think the rents were, from what I was
Yeah, the
briefly
rent should-
overviewing, as
The
we were
rent
going.
should probably be at like $1,250 on this. And I think they're what, $900 a month.
Okay, I was right. Yeah, I was making sure because I know we've been doing a lot today, so I want to make sure I'm
Yeah.
giving the right information.
But the location's amazing. Landscaping's great. Of course, there's add value. You can always, stucco it or something like that. Foam it up. Foam stucco.
And this is just like a block away from the river and like the marinas and stuff.
Plenty of restaurants. And
Yes.
all that Beach Street revamping is going on maybe 2 blocks down,
Mhm.
right? So, yeah.
Yeah, the ballpark is right there. The library, like you said, City Hall.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Like you said, you could just walk over down to Beach Street over there. Walk if you want to get dinner. You know what I mean? Or go to the game or just go. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah. You could definitely do Airbnb there, I think. But you'd probably just want to hire a manager, let them work that office, and just rent it out at $1,250 a month.
I think on this property, if I was buying this property, I think that's what I would do. I don't think I would try to do Airbnb.
Me neither.
There's no need, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because plus you're dealing with what, 25 units.
Yeah, it's good income.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. You know what I mean? Like you're cash flowing really nice on this property. Great location.
Yeah.
It's like one of those park a little bit of money in there, sit, let it operate, maybe hold 2, 3, 4, even 5, maybe even 10-year hold on it, to be honest with you.
It's all under one roof.
Yeah, it could be one of those little secret properties that you just are like, I love that little property. It's
Yeah.
great. My 25 unit. I love my 25 unit.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I really like the way this building looks. Like I said, it just has that curb appeal charm when you first like look at it and stuff like that.
Yeah. So 1 beachside property, 1 mainland property, 25 units. That's a good amount of units that you guys always ask us for, right? So I think that's a great option. And if you want something beachside, hit us up for the other one. Concrete block all the way up. Right by all the whole strip with all the hotels.
Mm-hmm.
Good area.
Yep, and I'm just looking at some pictures here, Dino, and some of the rental comps that we pulled with it too, and you're right. Yeah, I mean, you can do 1,200 in this
Yeah.
all day. So yeah, you guys, plenty of parking.
Sits on a half acre.
It's funny you said. I was actually trying to find. I'm looking at that. Not a bad opportunity right here, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, especially-
super off market. We just got it, guys. Wow. You guys are lucky to have us.
Dun, 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 dun.
What else is going on?
That's not bad. 4.
You think Elon's going to run for president?
Maybe.
Is that why he wants Twitter? Oh, he can't, right? He doesn't live here. I mean, he wasn't born here.
That's what they're saying.
But neither was Obama.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. That's what they are saying.
Oh, Barack.
Yeah, he made the cut. So, hey, in this world that we're living in, you never know.
Hey.
You never know. Every day feels like an adventure when you wake up. If you put on the news, you're like you say, we wake up, put on the market, see what's going on, start it up. What did
Jim
what did
Cramer.
overseas go on last night? What happened here? What's this? Let's catch up. And you're like, here we go. Let's get ready for the day. And you're like, what is it going to bring? Then you start looking at, news articles, start going through things and seeing things and this, and it's just like, it's an interesting times we are living in. I mean, I hate to say, I've heard it, even, families are like, oh, these interesting times. But it's like, these are really interesting times in so many different aspects of domestically and internationally.
Craziness.
It's hard. I know we can go on for a little bit just on this alone, from inflation to you name it, my friend. You name it. But I want to thank you for all your help this week, everything that you did.
Thank you. I'm glad we knocked out those deals.
Yes.
Got them closed so we can move on to the next ones.
Yes. Yeah. Worked hard on these. They were long. We mentioned last episode deals that take a long time. These was a couple long.
Sometimes you need
deals.
Sometimes we got to take a vacation though.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I'm gonna.
When can we start cruising again?
Well, I
want to go on a cruise.
I want to too, just because it's mindless. I want to be so, just bring the family, and I want to. We got to like how old?
Make
does
sure
the
you
baby
got your vax card.
Yeah, but I think we got to do all that. And
when are they going to quit that though?
It's every day, something new or changing. But like you say, I just want to be mindless. Bags, walk on, cocktail, food. Where's the room? What's the adventure for the day? Sign me up. I don't want to think about anything. That's all I want to look at. Beautiful scenery, meet
Comedy
really
show
great people.
at
Yeah,
night.
the shows, and that's it. Recharge.
Yeah.
I just don't know when I'll be able to do that with the baby. How old does she have to be? That's the only problem. And it's not fun when you know what I mean? How do I do that right now?
Oh, shoot. I forgot to tell you, by the way. I asked Hanara, I was like, did you talk to Sean? She's like, May 6th, keep May 6th open. I was like, okay, and I'll let you guys know that, right? Then today she comes home. She's like, yeah, 6th through like the 9th. I'm like, did you tell Sean? Like, at least, like, you were surprising me, but we can't be surprising Sean. I'm like, and then, some of our buddies' places are closing, so I need to be back for that. But,
where are you going, sir?
I don't know. It's a surprise for my birthday or something.
That is awesome. That's awesome. Don't worry. Have a blast. Enjoy yourselves with the family. I got you covered. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
We will make it happen. Don't worry.
You. Yeah, she goes,
take pictures.
yeah, but you'll have your phone. I'm like, well.
No, we're going to leave your phone. No, you need the vacation. You need the vacation.
No.
If it's 911, I will call you.
Yeah, she was like, definitely like, but you'll have your phone. Like, I don't understand. I'm like.
Oh, I wonder where you're going. I'm excited for you, actually.
She did that to me before, and we did Clearwater.
Huh.
I think that was for my 40th.
It was.
That was my 40th.
It was. I remember that because I couldn't go because I was.
You were still playing, I think.
I was still playing. We were playing.
You were doing both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, guys and gals and everyone listening, again, thank you so much for tuning in to episode number 13 of The Deal Room. Please, a couple things. If you're listening or viewing on YouTube, we want to start engaging because some of the platforms we've been a lot of people that have been listening and subscribing that watch the show and listen to the show, they call and they text and they email us, which has been so cool. It's hard to communicate because we want to try to get more of a group narrative going. And we've been talking about doing that. So we encourage you, any questions, comments, really, I guess the only platform would be YouTube for that we're on.
Yeah, and we got to check, right? So, like, yeah, we'll go through the comments and stuff like that. The emails.
Yeah.
And we got to remember to stick up those questions and we can answer them.
Yeah. Do it. It's tons of fun. We want to start that community going. Also, buyers or sellers or really buyers, let's connect with you guys. Let's team up. Let's merge you guys together. Let's grow your community. Let's help you guys grow, because the show, really, the motto was all based around your growth. And it's hard to do that when, we're individually getting called or text or emailed, and they're like, oh, do you know someone for this, or you know someone for that? And then, do you know someone for, and we do, but sometimes a day also goes by and the day, and then the next thing you turn, and the week goes by.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, I didn't get a chance to call so-and-so about, because they're looking for, and then by the time you think about that opportunity could have been gone.
Right.
So we just want to encourage everybody out there to do that. We want to build that community for you guys and help you guys.
Kosh has a message before I left the house. He's like, Daddy, Kosh is my son. And he goes, Daddy, don't forget to tell them to like, subscribe, and comment and share. I was like, oh,
That's so cute.
that's so cute.
Yes.
Love you, Kosh.
Yeah, little buddy. Love you too, man. He's getting big.
Love you,
He's
Tara.
getting big. When I saw the picture of you guys at soccer, I was like, okay, he went from like little boy to that like middle school, I guess you'd say, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like
Please
that.
don't do that.
I know. I don't believe me. I see it too. Trust me. I'm like, I thought the baby was a baby until the new baby came and everything. So I'm like, she's not a baby anymore. And I'm like, but when I saw him at soccer like that, I was like, he's growing up. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, look at how big Kosh is getting.
Oh my God. And he's so funny. The other day we were at the boardwalk and somebody said at the table that, oh, Kosh wants Mountain Dew. I was like, what? Kosh can't have Mountain Dew. That's like mega caffeine. I was like, Kosh, baby, you can't do that. Like, you're going to stunt your growth. He's like, but that's what you and mommy want. You want me to stay small. I was like, well, not like that.
Yeah, not.
But they're so great.
Oh, they
They're
are.
so great. Yeah.
Well, from Sean and Dino from the deal room. Sorry, it's 8. What is it now? 8. What is it? 8:20 something. I'm a little tired. We want to say thank you so much for everybody. Have a great week and rest of your weekend, and we will see you next Saturday.
Thank you, guys. Love you.